Welcome back to Sip, Spill, and Solve, where the wine flows freely and the crimes are just unhinged.
And this week we're starting strong with needles and mystery. First up, the infamous Botox Bandit. She wasn't licensed, but she was loaded with syringes.
Oh, then we're taking a sharp left turn from plastic to tragic with the haunting disappearance of Asha Degree Part 2, a 9-year-old girl who vanished on Valentine's Day under chilling circumstances. The clues are few, the theories wild.
And you know, we've got a bubbly that pairs well with drama and denial. So pour yourself a generous glass
and buckle up, because this one is where things got a little too chill.
Okay.
All right, our girlfriends. But before we break down this week's dumb crime and mysterious disappearance, we need to talk about what's in our glasses tonight.
We're introducing our bubbly this week. The very exclusive Veuve Clicquot Brutal.
Yes, that's spelled V-U-E-V-E, like a Veuve Clicquot. If I went to cosmetology school and had no regard for pronunciation.
And obviously, I did not go to cosmetology school. And the liquor, Brutal, because she's dry, she's dangerous, and she will make you overshare by the second pour.
Now, technically, it's pronounced something like Veuve Clicquot Brut. But if you're fancy in French, around here, it is what?
Veuve.
Veuve. I felt like it should be like a Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
Yeah. Veuve Liquor Brew. Brutal.
Brutal.
Liquor, I just met her. Brutal on your wallet and smoother than your Botox. Are you getting hints of citrus apple and regret?
Pairs beautifully with poor decisions and well-documented criminal history.
Honestly, if the Botox Bandit had sipped this instead of stealing syringes, she might have just peacefully faded into her face.
So raise your glass. Listen, whether you're criminally fabulous or just here for the
drama. And we should say, before we go, we'll take that back.
Okay.
That you can find this. If you can pronounce it, good luck to you. May the force be with you. You can find this basically on your shelves of your local liquor store.
Yes.
About $45 to $55 a bottle. I got this bottle for free because of an escapade I had in New York City. So I'm just saying, if you would rather just go grab a bottle of cheap Prosecco and join us. Okay, so cheers to Veuve Clicquot Brutal. All right. Okay, so all right, Jeannie. Grab a glass again, because tonight's case is 1 part true crime and 1 part Real Housewives and 100% unhinged.
Oh, Lord. Are we going Botox Bandit again?
Well, not just any Botox Bandit. This one showed up with a power tool in a heel in Sugarland, Texas. This was back in 2019.
Okay.
All right, so she rolled up in a light-colored Mercedes SUV. Right.
Yeah.
A Mercedes.
A Mercedes.
May I say that?
Say it loudly. A Mercedes. Mercedes.
Not like a Jetta. No. She whipped out a cordless grinding saw, as one is wont to do, because don't you just have one in your trunk at all times, and sliced her way through the front door of a Botox RN med spa.
Yeah. So you mean to say, okay, this woman literally cut her way into the salon.
Yep, like she was on HGTV. And admission, security cameras caught the whole thing. She walked out with like $7,000 worth of Botox, fillers, and beauty products. Just scooped it all in a tote and drove off. Now, let me say that. Yeah, I said this to you earlier, but having worked in a med spa for a brief period of time and having all the things that Botox, that sounds like a lot, but Botox, it comes in these little tiny little vials. Yeah. And so each vial, I think, is probably worth at least $1,000. I'm not sure how that translates. I don't know, but it's expensive to get Botox.
Just for
because I could say like, okay, just get it. You just want it on my forehead lines or whatever, and just your forehead lines can be like 50 units. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay. So a unit is $12. So that isn't like a big thing she had to carry away. And then if she bought like she stole, not bought beauty products. Yeah. Like, it depends what it is, because we had beauty products there that were like, for one bottle was $250. So it wasn't like, I'm saying she had this huge thing she was carrying out.
Yes.
It was not.
It doesn't sound like she had stolen it to sell it.
Right.
Or she wouldn't have sold.
Right.
I mean, because it's,
Right. Then you need.
Yep. So tell me, she got caught, please, for the love of crow's feet everywhere.
Okay, no, she did not. Let me just say this. She did that again at a second med spa, same place, right? Took it, never identified, never arrested, still on the loose as far as we know.
Oh my gosh, so this Botox bandit is out here wrinkle free and living her best life.
Somehow, if she found someone to inject her, because it takes that's a skill. Like, I don't understand how you would steal that and then just be like, oh, I have some Botox. Can you just inject it?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Yeah. But anyway, so allegedly,
Okay.
Police describe her as a possibly a local, someone who knew the area. Someone even called her a soccer mom gone wild. That's a little bit wild, right? Mm-hmm. I think of a soccer mom gone wild as like someone who's like is a moo and having a martini, not someone who's like using a power tool,
driving a Mercedes,
to break into a med spa. That girl had to be desperate. I call her a woman on a tight schedule and tighter skin.
Oh my gosh.
What was the motive, do you think?
I just think it was for herself. I don't think she was selling it or anything, maybe using it on friends, but yeah.
I don't know. We may never know, but honestly, someone who's fed up, she skips appointments and then she goes all Ocean's 11 on the bed. I'm shocked that they have never found her.
Right.
But anyway.
Oh, right. I mean, I've never, but also I get it. I get it.
It's so expensive. It's like cost preventative.
Yeah.
Right. So if you see someone around Sugarland, you Texas, y'all in Texas, you see someone with suspiciously smooth skin and an angle grinder in her like trunk or garage, maybe keep your skincare under lock and key.
And that, ladies and gents, is your wine and what the hell moment of the week.
Cheers to crime with a glow up. Okay, so anyway, now we're going to get all soft and reflective.
Yes.
Because this last time we left off.
Yeah.
This is our uncorked mysteries.
Right.
And this is where we have to get serious.
Yes.
Right?
This is a part 2.
Do we have to get serious? No, but we do.
We do. Well, we do, but it's you and I. Yeah. I mean, after a lot of bubbly.
Well, yeah. Bubbles. Let's just say the word bubbles.
Okay, well, bubbles.
Bubbles tend to get into your blood system faster, from what I understand.
Yeah.
As if we weren't in trouble enough with just the wine. We decided to introduce bubbles. All right. But last time we left off in 2016 when Asha's backpack was discovered. Oh, pardon me. I forgot to tell you that I realized after we had put our episode out there that I said Asha and then I said Asha and then I said potato and then I said potato. Sorry, no disrespect, but I'm sorry that I screwed up her name. It is Asha. Asha. Yeah. Okay, so last time in 2016, when Asha's backpack was discovered, it was wrapped in garbage bags, and it was not along Highway 18. It was about 26 miles from her house, where a gentleman who was doing some kind of like excavating of some kind, found this bag. So anyway,
and that discovery came with the DNA testing. Mm-hmm. Linking the items in the backpack to a family, and the family had persons of interest called the Deadmans.
Yes.
And that included Roy and 2 out of 3 of his daughters.
Right, exactly. And not just that. It wasn't just Roy. The DNA was also from a gentleman called Russell Underhill.
Okay.
Now, he was a gentleman who had lived in a rental property on the Deadmans, I don't want to say estate. I don't think it was an estate, but on one of their rental. Yes. And also let it be noted, the Deadmans also own 2 nursing care facilities. And I believe that he was a Vietnam vet. I believe he had some drug problems, that type of thing. And so he, I don't know, was taken to and from these facilities. It's just very unclear what his role was. But however, that, I want to say Boys to Men.
Yeah.
I get all screwed up on that. On those boy bands. If you would have said the Partridge Family, I would know.
New Kids on the Block.
Was it New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, the night.
It wasn't Boys to Men.
New Kids on the Block.
NKO.
Yeah.
TB. So, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. New Kids on the Block. So that t-shirt actually yielded DNA, right? But we weren't told of that until like freaking 2016, which means whatever has been going on, I mean, that's 16 years later.
Yeah.
That's a long, long time.
It is. But, maybe fresh eyes came on it. Maybe someone had retired from the force. I think that happens a good bit. I think it happens more.
Well, according to Dateline,
Yeah.
and The Closer and Midsummer Murders, all those things, these cold case people come and go. And some people, I mean, it'd be interesting to find out the names of a lot of these people because I'm sure that this has stayed with them for many, many years. You know what I mean? You can't be involved in a case like this and just not be interested when things come available. Yeah. And a lot of it might be also because of things that we're not supposed to know because they're still tracking leads, obviously, or new technology, DNA, and running things through a database again. So we can't
Very true.
beat up the system.
No. I mean, and like anything, sometimes just a fresh pair of eyes bring something. Oh, let me test this. So, no, we're not beating up any. Yeah.
No, for sure. And then let's see, in September of 2024.
Yes.
So this is like last September. It's not even a year. A breakthrough. Authorities executed multiple search warrants at the Deadman's properties and seized a green AMC Rambler, the same color and style of vehicles of witnesses that tied to Asha's disappearance.
Okay, so wait. So someone saw a green car back in 2000.
Yes.
When Asha went missing.
Yes, and I believe I kind of referenced this in the last episode because I was thinking that maybe one of the Deadman's girl hit her by mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was early in the morning. Maybe she was taking, say, Russell to another healthcare facility or whatever, accidentally hit her, and then put her in the car, took her home. She was dead. They all freaked out and they didn't know what to do. Yeah. I'm rethinking that. So, anyway, so it was around 3:30 or 4:15 on February 14th, which we didn't know about. Again, the same day she disappeared. No. Well, the two drivers had seen the little girl. Two separate drivers had seen her walking on the side of the road, right? All that thing where they had turned around, tried to get her, she ran into the woods, blah, blah, blah. That same stretch of road, though, is where the FBI later said a child matching Asha's disappearance may have entered a dark green 1970s Lincoln Mark V or a Thunderbird. And that was
the Rambler they seized.
Oh, I know. Interesting. So let's see. It was seized in September 2024. It may not be the exact model, but it fits the witness's chilling report, like chillingly well. So I think the witness report was that, if I'm not mistaken, that they saw somebody either they used the word hoisting.
Oh, okay.
Her body in or something. I don't think she went willingly.
Oh, wow.
Necessarily. I don't know.
And so they've been sitting on this tip for a long time.
Yep, like a decade.
Oh.
Right. And then came the confession. Go ahead.
Okay. So in February of 2025.
So this is what we're months ago.
Yep. The cell phone evidence surfaced that one of Roy Deadman's daughters had texted. The theory is, I did it, accident, covered it up. That paired with a witness who claimed she overheard a sister say, I killed Asha Degree. And that has breathed new life into this case.
Right.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yep. I think actually it wasn't she, it was a he that overheard that.
Oh,
I think a lot of people heard it. It was at a party.
Okay.
Right. And it was very unusual for these two girls to be that, like, I guess the one was like sobbing and, and the other one was saying like, shut the F up. You know what I mean? So they were both, one was very, very drunk. And so anyway, so that was like a reason. I don't know why the guy took so long to come forward with that evidence. I think people are scared.
I think scared, or you think about, and yet, so no charges.
No charges. So here's my theory.
Yes.
Okay. So my theory at the end of last episode, I'm going to revamp that theory because the evidence we had as of the last episode, was I was thinking that she had gotten into the car.
Think something you were.
I thought she got hit by the car. She got hit
by one of the girls.
Yes, by one of the girls. Yes.
Yeah.
But now, think in light of this new evidence, I'm thinking, was she groomed? You know, like why? Because both of her parents passed that test.
They did pass,
and so it makes one wonder, like, was she groomed?
Yes, because my theory, I think, is that even though these girls were around 16 years of age, much older, I think they still kind of knew who Asha was.
Asha. It's a hard name.
and we're in tipsy time. I think they were at like basketball practice or just, throughout. And I think they may have lured her to that shed. And that's where they found the candy wrapper.
Right.
And I think Asha had been eating candy waiting for the girls. So.
Okay. So that being said,
yes,
this Russell Underhill, who's a very interesting character, because first of all, his DNA was found on that
odd
Boys Testament t-shirt. New Kids on the Block. I picture it as being like a tie-dyed t-shirt from a concert or something like that. And Asha definitely didn't have it. Like her mom said, this is not her t-shirt. This is my theory, and I always go to the dark side because of all my dark drama, whatever. I wonder if those two girls, the Deadmans, had been, I want to say, molested by this Russell Underhill.
Who was living with the Deadmans.
Or
hanging out.
Yes, and they were like close family friends. Yeah. Roy, the dad, like had his, like texted with whatever. There's a lot of things like that. And so I wonder if they were his, like victims, so to speak, until they got to a certain age. Because a lot of these predators like children of a certain age. Yeah. And so what if these girls had outgrown their usefulness to him?
Which makes sense. I hate to say it.
I know. And that he threatened them because, of course, like psychological war, he had them all messed up anyway. Yeah. And had them groom Asha. I just feel like that might be the thing.
I think. And then something happened to her, like either an accident on purpose, meaning.
Oh, you mean once they got her?
Yeah. After
right,
a while.
Right.
After,
right. Because they found, here's a weird thing now. They haven't ever said anything about this, but one of the things that they confiscated they did execute search warrants on the Deadman's property.
Okay.
Their homes. They confiscated, this is going to be weird, like a random tooth in a baggie from one of the girls' homes, or I think it was.
So, yeah. It's just a lot. And again, we are very much unqualified.
We're totally. But you're unqualified. We're just spitballing it here.
But we do a lot of research, different research too. Yeah. We're finding, that's why we enjoy this, is we compare what we've discovered. We are finding a lot of different consistencies, but same consistencies. Yeah. And I think this Deadman family does know.
Well, they do. Like the text messages prove it.
Yeah.
And they're contacting like their lawyer. Yeah. And their lawyer saying don't say anything and like all these things. And it's just, it's only a matter of time. And and the one girl feels so responsible, and they're just like, it sounds like that these girls have been living with a lot of angst. I can't imagine living your life.
No.
And who knows, they know what happened.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it has something to do with Russell Underhill.
I do too.
It might come out with that, and that these girls and like whatever they did, not that it makes it right.
No.
But you can understand if they were psychologically abused and sexually abused by this Russell Underhill.
Right.
That you can understand.
Yeah.
In a sense that they felt like they had to do what they had to do. And that's why they feel so bad about it.
And Russell could have maybe even demanded they did this by threatening them too. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so, not to right or wrong, but I think.
Right. But okay, bottom line is, like, Asha's parents deserve to know the truth.
Yes.
Right. And so whatever that is, and like for me, if I was one of those, the Deadman girls or whatever, for the relief it would get me to confess or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like I wouldn't care if I was put in jail, because I would feel mentally so much better having given the family some kind of resolution.
Agreed. Agreed.
Because Asha's mom still, like she said, every day she waits for Asha to come in the front door. Can you imagine?
No, I couldn't. And I just think it's one of the worst things, is just the unknown, not knowing.
Right. Because if you know, in your mind, you can
it's
finally,
bad,
you can
but
deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it. And not that you would ever move on, but at least emotionally be able to be like, put her in the place of being like in the arms of Jesus and not not in some situation where she's trying to get away and she can't, or, all these things. I think that would be almost worse, is like thinking that your child is in like a situation where they've probably forgotten about you.
Right.
Or they're trying desperately to go home and they can't. Like, I would much rather them be gone.
Yeah.
I know they're in heaven.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I do. At peace. And yes. It's sad all around. But they need some type of knowing. Closure. And they are so close. Look, what was this one thing done in May of 2025? It's
very, and so how do I want to say this? We appreciate, like, if anything comes out of this.
Yes.
Okay, tipsy talking right now.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
This is my tipsy talk thing. I'm in tipsy talk with you. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We will keep an eye on this for you.
Oh, yes.
And if we hear anything, we will certainly let you know. If you hear anything, please let us know.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that's the thing. And so that's going to probably be all for us at this point on that case. But if you want to follow us, we would appreciate that. And
and if you have a theory,
yes, please
share it, or another case. And you can email us at sipspillsolve@gmail.com.
Or follow us on social media.
Yep.
You can DM on that. It's sip-spill-solve, and that's Instagram
and Facebook.
And Facebook.
Yes.
And then also, we forgot to tell you guys last time, or that we had said the first person to leave us a positive review would get a wine tumbler. And so we got a positive review, and that was
Samantha.
So I know Samantha personally.
Yes.
I'm not just saying she would do that because of me, but I will take that to her.
Great.
But we're going to be offering lots of other prizes. We have a lot of things in store.
Yes.
For you
and
guys.
If you don't want to make it public, then send us an email, and you can still get a prize.
Absolutely. We will mail it to you. What if, like, we're spitballing it here, but what if we're onto something that somebody hasn't thought about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also, make sure, if you do know anything, the Cleveland County Police in North Carolina.
Right. It's Shelby,
North Carolina.
Shelby, North Carolina. Yeah. Also the FBI.
FBI.
The FBI website. I'm sure it's on there.
Yes.
It's crazy, like 25 years later, to think that this could be solved.
It can be. They're very close, I really feel.
I do too.
Yeah.
And with technology, we keep going on and on about that. But I'd be afraid to commit a crime, to be honest, with the forensic things that are going on today.
Right.
So anyway, that being said, please join us next week for Sip, Spill, and Solve. We will drop the wine you should be drinking and our little teaser about what we're going to be talking about. And we appreciate you more than you know.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay. Cheers.